Well, first thing I got to say is I apologize. This camera is too good because now you see all the crap on my face. So I apologize. Is what it is. So I'm here. I ain't seen you for a minute. I ain't seen you for 2 minutes. I apologize. You shut up. Teenager in the kitchen going, it's been 3 minutes. All right. Yeah, this is what happens when you order a camera that's too good. So now you get to see all this crap. Okay. Well, here's what it is.
I think you're pretty.
Well, of course, my husband would say that. He said, I think you're pretty. Thank you. But this is stress of breaking out and just Nadia says she loves that crap. Well, there's a whole lot of crap, but doing the best I can. I know. So I am back. That was your warning to begin with. The thumbnail was the beginning of be warned, she back, she back. And she's still just as batshit crazy as she was a week ago. So tonight, very relaxed, but not relaxed. So let me explain. Um, I want people to feel comfortable because we've got a lot of new family members in here and I want them to feel relaxed. I know you guys have the ability to let them feel welcome, and I know you will absolutely do that. But I also know that energy is still a little funky right now, and that's because of solar flares and it's draining the crap out of people. Now, I'm still dealing with sinus crap, sneezing my head off. My eye is much better. Drops are working because my eyes are clear. Don't look at this. My eyes are clear, so I can see. That's good. Um, so we're going to talk about a couple different things before we get jumping into the show tonight, okay? I was going to ask if you wanted to go into meditation earlier in the show than later in the show. Actually, you don't have a choice because it's my show and that's what we're going to do. Okay. So I'm going to call Nadia and we're going to do a special meditation healing prayer for the people in Ohio that are dealing with their stuff. And that'll just be real quick. But the rest of the show, let's just enjoy the chat. Let's enjoy each other. Keep the energy high. Tell your wacky jokes. Believe me, Nadia's got that covered. And we'll talk to each other. It's gonna be spirit led. If you want to ask spirit questions, we'll pull cards. Anything that's going on, you let me know. From all the messages that I have received since the camera died, and if you're in the email group, I said in the South we call that it shit the bed. Yeah. There's a reason there is a term for that, is because when most people die, when the human body dies, they lose all bowel function. So it means shit the bed, that means it's dead. That's why that is. We're weird in the South, okay? So, camera shit the bed. I have another camera. It's up and running. Yes, people are still walking around because it's very busy in my house right now. Nadia bought another camera and it's in the safe and ready to pull out because she's like, this is not going to happen again. We're always going to have a camera ready. Okay. Jay's been dead for years. He's like, Matt, I quit. I know. I got you. I got you. All right. So I'm not going to try to go back up and you guys are just saying hi to each other. And I think that's beautiful. I'm just going to let you go. A couple little housekeeping issues. Well, they're not issues. They're just announcements. I bought StreamYard. So I will introduce that so we can start allowing guests to come on. I'll be able to screen share and do all that good stuff. Okay? Jay, you're slipping, honey. You didn't turn your coffee pot on? What is wrong with you?
That's like, oh wow.
What is wrong with you? You better get your shit together, Jay. All right? What's the matter with you? All right. I love you all. I love you all. And I love the fact that you're talking to each other. Welcome if you're new here. Welcome to the circus because that's what it is. And first thing that I'm going to do is change my chat to live. And then I'm going to do this. My sweet, sweet darling. I'm going to do this. Joe. All right. I'm going to throw you off the cliff. I want you to exit the room and come back in, and you will officially find your blue wrench, sister. Okay? Sister. Yeah, I said sister. Get over it. So leave, come back. I want Joe to be, there she is. She now has a blue wrench. So we have a new mod. So that means she has more power than she did last week when she was just throwing people off the cliff for the fun of it. Now she has authority and the license to do it. Yep, she's got a wrench. Okay. So tonight, housekeeping stuff is just, our family is growing. That means my schedule is growing. If you're used to me responding to you very, very quickly, and now it seems like there's a delay, I've either taken a break because I did need to take a break because I needed a minute, or I am so busy that you guys do realize that beyond the show, I do have private readings and healings and that kind of stuff. Okay. And I know you guys are very patient. But anybody that's new here, please understand this is an ongoing process. I get to you when I can get to you, but I still will always get to you. Okay. So all I need to address with that. Okay. It's life, and I have grandbabies, and there's 8 people in this house that I'm responsible for. I have to make sure they have shoes on their feet and food on the table and the bills are paid, and Lee goes and does it, and I'm just the manager of the house, okay? Don't blame me, I just work here.
You're the CEO.
I'm the CEO. Yeah, well, CEO's going to get fired because CEO has been losing her shit lately, and sometimes I just need a minute. I have to collect myself, okay? So, life happens. And if my schedule gets thrown off and something happens with one of the babies, they're my life. My babies and then my grandbabies, they're my life. You guys know that. But if you're new here, welcome, but I don't want to scare you off. Our family is growing and it's beautiful. Just not really, Nadia. She goes, CEO or see ya. Well, that's your choice. I mean, if you can't deal with what I have to deal with, then it's see ya, then you're not meant to be here. It comes with patience and understanding and spirituality, and realize that Jen's just not here to tweak everybody's whistles and bells. I have a life too. Okay. That's all I gotta say. And when I say my people know that, I know you know it. But anybody new coming in, I'm still very personal, and I will respond to you very personally. But sometimes it just takes me a minute, okay? All right. Yeah, Lori is correct. It is called life. And sometimes things get rescheduled, and sometimes just shit happens. I do want to take a minute out for all the love and support. Not too many people know, but I found out 2 days ago that my sister-in-law died. Okay. That's part of life too. And if I need a minute and I don't want to respond to anybody, I just need you to give me a minute. I don't have to tell you all my business. I just need to tell you, just give me a minute, okay? But I love you. So I want to pick up where we left off, which was the camera dying. And we'll pull cards and we'll do whatever you want to do tonight, okay? But I will put my foot down. And it's been a very busy day. I've had multiple clients. I've had emergency clients today. It's been a long day. I'll go as long as my energy will allow me and what spirit will allow me to do. It's okay, Lori. But I appreciate your condolences. That means a lot. My sister-in-law died. Um, I'm not going to get into details. She was ready. The harder part is it was the fact that she was the matriarch of the family, and it's the what the family members are dealing with is the hard part. Not letting her go. She's home. I'm not worried about her. I didn't have a problem with that, but seeing the pain that it causes everyone else is hard, and that's on Lee's side of the family. So you all send Lee good healing energy as well. Okay. Hi, Jack. You still brave enough to come back in here? Deb hasn't corrupted you too much. Well, God love you, sweetheart, because we need more men in here. I'm just telling
Is
you.
that another guy?
Yeah, it's Deb's husband. We have pity upon him because who he's married to. We just love you, Jack. Miss Sunshine, I love you, honey. That don't mean I want to live with you. You know, I'm just kidding. And if you're new here and you haven't picked up on our wicked sense of humor of throwing each under the bus, well, if you don't like it, you're in the wrong place. Okay? So, Jack, thank you for coming back. Yeah, we need more masculine energy in here. We've got we've got great people in here, but anyway, on that note, before we get started and open it up and y'all start telling your weird, wacky ass farm jokes, let's do this. I have not pulled Oracle yet because grandbabies were very clingy tonight. It just, they just didn't want to let go, and they come first. And when they cry for Mimi, don't get me started because I'll start to cry. And they go, Mimi, Mimi, Mimi. Well, I'm not leaving them. So if I'm a few minutes late, you're either going to bite the bullet and deal with it, or I won't do the show at all because they come first. And I know you guys know that. All right. So, Nadia, if you're okay, why don't we open with a meditation and then we'll just let the show go because Nadia's got, um, uh, wow, did my camera just go wacky?
Yeah.
Okay.
What happened there?
Wow, I have no focus. You guys let me know if you can see me clear. Honey, the sage is burning. I know. Okay, hold on.
What?
Hold on. New equipment. I can only do so much to. Son of a bitch. Okay. All right, so I'm blurry, so it's lost automatic focus.
Hang on just a second.
Okay.
I'm not
Magic
out.
Mike's going to come and do his thing.
Okay. Uh-oh. Yeah, I can't do it because you're using it.
Okie dokie. Well, Dumpling's not wearing her glasses. She doesn't see a difference. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. Wow. Somebody's determined to fuck with me, and I knew this automatically. This is why the babies are clingy, and this is why I wanted to do meditation with Nadia because the energy is very off. Okay. All right. Obviously, I can't pull cards to show them to you if you can't even see them. Okay. The only other option I have is to close it out and open and send a new link. Hi, Michael. Welcome, honey. Come on in, sweetheart. Deal with the blurriness. It's not you. I don't know what is happening right now. I am saging. Everything is out. The crystals are out. Everything is done. There's no reason for it. It's just doing it. Okie dokie. So this is my option. And I'm going to take your vote before we start touching equipment. It's Michael's fault? Okay. We're going to just blame Michael. Okay. Thanks, Michael. All right. This is my option. I can close it out. Now, once I close the live feed, I would have to put up another thumbnail and you guys would click on it. Are you okay with that? Or what do you want to do? What is your opinion?
Give me 2 minutes.
Lee said he wants 2 minutes to work on it, but I have to close it out because as long as the camera is in action, he can't work on it. He said he can fix it. Would you be okay to give him a couple of minutes and I will send out another thumbnail and you click on it? You either give me a 5x5 that's okay with you, thumbs up. He thinks he knows what it is, but that's my only option right now. Okay, so let's do that. Meditation. Joe, do you want to do the meditation first? You think that might help? What would... Okay, so everybody's okay with letting Lee do his thing. Joe thinks that it needs to be done with meditation. Nadia, are you okay with doing... Okay, she said call me. Okay, so let's do this. Can you...
Yeah.
We'll do a cleansing meditation.
That's why I was up here.
Okay.
Try to get this.
All right, Nadia, I'm calling you. So... let's call this crazy woman.
Hello.
Hey, babe.
Hi. Okay, well, I don't have the show on right now because I'm going to be doing something. First of all, it doesn't matter if the camera's blurry because we're going to be doing the meditation anyway, so I think that's not a bad idea. And hopefully we'll be sending these vibes out.
Okay.
Cleaning up whatever energy is going to be negative.
Okay, well, let's do a cleansing meditation real quick, and then I will still have to exit because the camera still has to physically reset.
You want to exit the camera, you mean?
No, I'm going to leave you. You're live now, and if you guys can hear Nadia, give me 5x5 that you can hear her. Let's do a cleansing meditation real quick. I still have to leave. Wow, it's coming back into focus. Okay. Wow, there it is.
Okay.
Perfect. All right. Let's go ahead and do... Okay, so they can hear you, and let's go ahead and do the meditation if you're okay with that, Nadia.
I'm ready, good to go. I got sage going on here. We are going to push back whatever shit is doing this for us.
Yeah, it's a shit storm.
End of shit storm as we know it.
I know.
All right. Here we go.
You guys ready?
All right. I'm going to be playing, actually, The Great Invocation. It is a recording, and if anybody wants it, Jen, if you want to send the link through, it's a very nice one, and was a poem written by Allison Bailey, and I will stop it, and then we will continue, because what we're going to do, our intentions is to walk to the river of Ohio. We will be spread out, and we will be healing the water. That's the intention. But the love energy is going to also clean out Jen's camera or whatever is going on, okay?
Okay, gotcha.
Here we go. First is the invocation and then the meditation.
Just put your hands
up. Give me a 5x5 if you can hear it.
Yeah, they're good. They can hear you.
The Divine Father, the Divine Mother, Solar Logos, and Solar Devas. To the spiritual hierarchy, thank you for your blessings. Thank you for this opportunity to be of service. We thank you for making us superconductive and receptive to your love, blessings, and healing energies. To the Lord of the world, Ruik Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Buddhapani, and Mahaguruji Mailing. To our respected teacher, Master Choa Koksui, the Holy Masters, the Angelic Hierarchy, To the gurus of all traditions, to our higher souls, our divine selves, thank you for blessing us with the qualities of divine love, divine intelligence, and the will to do good. Thank you for blessing us with good health, inner joy, happiness, generosity, forgiveness, oneness, prosperity, and abundance. With gratitude, respect, and love. We thank you. All right, please fold your hands at your heart. Be aware of the area above the crown. I am that I am. I am not the body. I am not the emotions. I am not the thoughts. I am not the mind. The mind is just an instrument of the soul. The body, emotions, and thoughts are just the instruments of the soul. I am the soul. Okay, bring your awareness. I'm a spiritual being of divine intelligence, divine love, and divine power. I am connected and one with my higher soul. I am that I am. I am one with the divine spark within me. I am a child of God. I am connected with God. I am one with God. I am one with all. There is only oneness. We are one. This is the truth, regardless of the capacity of the brain to experience the truth. I am that I am. We are one. We are one in strength. We are one in love. We are one in light. Please put your hands in blessing position. Imagine the earth as a small ball in front of you. Be aware of your crown, your hands, and your feet. Imagine golden light blessing Mother Earth. We'll chant Om to purify our auras and also make good light. We are one. Om. The Great Invocation. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of every person, every being. Let light descend throughout the entire earth. Om. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person, every being. Let love descend on earth. May the messenger of love return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of every person, every being. The purpose which the Holy Masters know and serve. Let goodwill and the will to do good descend throughout the entire earth. From the center which we call the human race and all the different races, let the plan of love and light work out. May it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light, love, and power descend on earth. Manifest the divine plan on earth. We are one. forth into the minds of every person, every being. Let light descend throughout the entire earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person, every being. Let love descend on earth. May the messenger of love return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of every person, every being. The purpose which the holy masters know and serve. Let goodwill and the will to do good descend throughout the entire earth. From the center which we call the human race and all the different races, let the plan of love and light work out. May it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light, love, and power descend throughout the entire earth. Let light, love, and power manifest the divine plan on the entire earth. We are one. We are one in strength. We are one in love. We are one in light. The great invocation. Please be aware of your crown, your hands, and your feet. Bless Mother Earth. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of every person, every being. Let light descend throughout the entire earth. May the light of God bless all of humanity with discernment, wisdom, guidance, understanding, and divine intelligence. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person, every being. Let love descend on earth. May the great Avatar, the messenger of love eternal, light supernal and peaceful, silent will, return to earth. May God's divine love bless all of humanity with compassion, love, kindness, warmness, sweetness, forgiveness, mercy, oneness. May the hearts and lives of everyone be filled with this divine love. May everyone radiate divine love in thoughts, actions, and words. May the wisdom of love guide all. From the center where the will of God is known, let divine purpose guide the little wills of every person, every being. The purpose which the holy masters and the spiritual hierarchy know and serve. Let goodwill and the will to do good descend throughout the entire earth. May every person, every being be blessed with goodwill and the willingness to do good. May everyone be blessed with inner strength to do what is right and to refrain from unwholesome actions and behaviors. May everyone be guided to fulfill their soul's purpose, their life purpose, their spiritual destiny. From the center which we call the human race and all the different races, let the plan of love and light work out. May it permanently seal the door where evil dwells. May peace, will to do good flower forth as understanding, and understanding blossom as goodwill in all mankind. Let light, love, and power descend on earth. Let light, love, and power restore the divine plan on earth. So be it, so be it, and so it is.
Okay, keep staying in this meditative state. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to bless your family, your home, your neighborhood, the city, the state. We are going to bless all our brothers and sisters that are in this live chat from now and for all future viewers, because this is going to be a quantum healing. For any time anybody views this, the meditation will continue to clear the Ohio River. The earth, inner earth, middle earth, and outer earth. Now, brothers and sisters, we are on the land, all spread apart on both sides of the bank of the Ohio River. You may feel between you, we have shaman brothers and sisters who will be helping us with this meditation. As we walk forward to the bank, we are blessing Mother Gaia through our hands and through our feet. Let us put our hands down to the ground, our feet, and our spine. Mother Gaia, we ask that you accept this beautiful golden light for healing, to rejuvenate, re-energize, and repair. We thank you for everything you've given us: land, water, growth, animals, trees. We are walking towards the water. We are now going to put our hands over the water. I am going to be doing a chant, and my hands will be in the water. Continue to send beautiful golden and pink light to the water. And here we go. Ancestors of the shaman, please guide me in what I must say. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, guys. We'll focus the water, sending green energy to clean all the fish of the river. And from your hands, you will see a luminous white, not just a river, but spreading all across the world, all across the world. It is done. Thank you, my brothers and sisters. I hope you have any kind of emotional experience. I would love you to write it in the chat. Okay, Jen?
Beautiful. Thank you,
Thank you.
sweetheart. Thank you, blessings, and that was beautiful. Thank you for that, Nadia.
Mhm.
All right, I will let you go, and we will continue the chat. Okay. Thank you, everyone
Love
that
you.
participated.
Love you all.
Love you, sweetheart.
Okay,
Now
I
I
gotta
can't
get
get my
back
phone
onto
down.
the
I'm telling you, me and technology just don't get along.
Well, the camera looks nice.
Well, yeah, it looks great. I think it's cleaned up. Okay, there it is. Yeah, I think it's cleaned up. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But thank you for that. So we're cleaned up from what I can see. Bye-bye, honey. Love you. All right. So thank you guys for participating. I saw our numbers drop off because a lot of people are like, that's not my thing. That's not why I came here. Well, guess what? That's our thing. And sometimes you have to do that thing to get to the other things. This is not just about pulling cards and thinking that you can connect to spirit on that level without responding to spirit and giving blessings back, if that makes sense. But it was beautiful, and I am back in focus. So sometimes it is spiritual, and I got attacked. I had to get up and leave because I felt hands around my throat, like, you're not speaking tonight. I'm like, huh, are we not? Yes, we are. Beautiful ginger cakes. Thank you for joining us. Okay, so we did our meditation. My camera is back in focus. Spirit acting up, being attacked, whatever it is, we're prepared for it. Whether Nadia cleansed it with meditation or Lee needs to shut it down and we start over again. Either way, we'll make it work. Okay? So, all that being said, what do you guys want to talk about tonight? You just want to chat? Do you have questions? You want me to pull cards? I'm open. Whatever you want to do. When I coughed, yeah, Nadia. I'm like, oh no. Yeah, they absolutely had their hands wrapped around my throat. Yeah, because they didn't want me to invite you in. They didn't want to do nothing. But whatever. We in control here. So what do you guys want to do? It's very casual. We don't, there's no set schedule here. We've been gone away from each other all week. So what do you want to do? Joe, you're Barack. Unusual weather. Yeah. I mean, how often is it that 20 states have blizzard conditions, and that includes California? I'm in West Virginia, and it's spring here. We've had the windows open. It's been 70 degrees. Joe's back. Okay. Thank you, Joe. So, yeah, the weather has been, hello, Effer. And we have to vote on a new name for Effer. Now I don't feel right calling Effer. So, I know, Deb. The same thing with me. Well, Nadia, it's 18 degrees in Chicago because you're there and you're just cold-hearted.
It's
No,
what?
no,
It's what?
18 degrees.
She can keep it.
She's in Chi-town. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, it's like Michael says, Chirac. What?
What?
Do you see Effer? Effer's here. You don't know our fairy Effer?
Yep.
Never mind. Please doesn't go, what? Never mind.
Okay.
Oh, she's doing cryogenic therapy. Okay, she's just way ahead of the game, guys. Wow. Yeah, Michael said Chirac. It is Chirac. Okay.
What's Chirac?
It's like a war zone, is what he's saying. I think Lee has his own opinion because he's been there to see actual war, and he may have a difference of opinion. But anyway, where do you want Spirit to take it? Now, Friday nights are a global recap, but global recap is about where Spirit wants to take it. We had some questions, and then it seems like the last couple of days since I haven't been on, they got answered just through media. Now, if you want to keep asking, that's okay. So we haven't really done anything. What is your plan? Your question, Nadia? Remind me. Wow, ginger cakes. Yeah, Michael, if you go by statistics, probably more deaths, but I'm not going to get into a fight with you over somatics and war. Oh, yes, Nadia. So Nadia had asked, this is what we wanted to do the other day before the camera just shit the bed. Okay. So we were told that uh, it's possible that Ukrainian refugees are coming over here, going to work for the rail lines and possibly sabotaging. So we were just going to look into if that was a possibility. Okie dokie. Because there's a lot of weird, iffy things going on with these rail lines. All right. Yeah, Michael, how's Charlie doing, honey? All right. So, Ukrainian refugees, is that a thing? Is that an illusion that we've been told? We don't know. We're just going to look. Oh, I know. I saw it. Okay. And then we have to ask, you know, are they refugees? I mean, is that really a thing? They can be labeled whatever they want to, but that doesn't mean that they're refugees. We know that. And I think y'all know what I'm talking about when I say that. Okay, so it looks like that some of it is tied in, but not completely. Interesting. Okay, so we start with the Judgment card, which is a major arcana card that just means, yeah, people that have moved over here, yes, they can be involved because they were paid to do it. How do I know that? Is because that's the big Ten of Pentacles. That's a gift to them, but a nightmare to us. Okay, so in the past card, the Knight of Swords, meaning the military has watched this all along, and it was supposed to be a lot worse than what it was. The current situation with the refugees is the white hats, because this isn't underneath this card, have the upper hand, and they're in control. Now, in the future, boundaries have to be set. Just like the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups is the same way because she's too emotional and she has no boundaries. Boundaries have to be set. That means close the damn border. The Hermit card. Use your intuition, use your wisdom of the Creator. All right. And these people can also, this card can represent people that are lone wolves. It's not quite what you think. They're paid for, that are not Ukrainian refugees. They're just lone wolves that get paid. And I keep getting CIA. That's what I keep getting. 3-letter agencies. Now the outcome is, just know that the 4 of Wands says celebration, victory card. That's the We the People card for me. And that means that they're not going to get away with what they've been planning. Wow. Okay. Well, it's a work in progress. Okay. So King of Cups comes in. More boundaries have to be set. They're going to have to tighten their belt just a little bit more. This is a work in progress because that's your worker bee. Of course, this is about money as well. Who's paying who? Okay. And then the final card is the Lover's card, and that's a contract card. Yeah, they were paid to do this. This was already preset by the deep state. Because we pulled cards on that, I think, last week. Still some issues. Still some issues, but it's going to be okay. Inner turmoil and conflict. They're still fighting about it. It's okay. Military's fully in control. It's not, they're watching everything right now, what they're trying to pull. Don't worry. This is a humanitarian card. It's giving and receiving. It's a generational card. It's a sibling card. It's just giving and receiving and remembering each other. So they're not going to get away with it. So when it first started, yeah, you have the possibility of Ukrainian refugees, but you can't label it. It can't be that single thing. It just can't. Thank you for the video, Michael of Charlie. I will go watch it. Thank you, honey. So, yeah, I don't think that I would label just Ukrainian refugees. I think that these are very strategically people that have been paid because we got the Pentacle card. It's been strategically done, but the military was watching. The good military has been watching it all along. So I wouldn't flat out. Okay, so here's your base card. That's the Ten of Swords. It means, no, they surrendered a long time ago. It was supposed to be 10 times worse than what it was. And I pretty much got that too. So I wouldn't worry about it. It's the lone wolf people that the CIA, pay people. And I think Lee, didn't you read something not too long ago that somebody, an independent person, found pipe bombs along another rail system?
Yeah. And
they're lone wolves. Yeah. I mean, there's not really you can't really put a name of a group on it. They're just lone wolves.
Less than a week ago, I think it was in Idaho. I can't be exactly sure, but Marines took out a group of FBI agents who were trying to sabotage the electric substation.
Okay.
So
all right,
it's out there.
All right. So yeah. The Marines, I do know that they have their head honchos right now in our military. You'd think it's National Guard. No, it's not. National Guard are, they do the dirty work, so to speak. Don't take that wrong. I don't mean any disrespect because they're very important to us. But the Marine Corps is actually known. They're very independent and are considered the guardians of the United States. The Marines work independently because they are pretty much privately contracted from the president. And if you know who your true commander-in-chief is, you know this is true. So, Marines have been taking these people out. The dirty CIA, FBI, that kind of stuff. That's what they're doing right now. So, they're trying, but they're not succeeding. So, yeah, Lee's excited. He said, that's my boys. And I know that. My cards got flipped upside down. Yeah, so, yep, Deb said that she heard that too.
Did she hear it too?
Yeah, so, yeah, we're just trying to put it together. Thank you. I was sitting there flipping my cards around, and this one just stuck out because it was upside down. And they said, justice seemed like it was lost, but no, it's not. No, they're catching these people. Well, that's the point. Is to catch these dirty, rotten bastards. And you're going to hear about these people come out with more of the, that's another thing I want to talk to you about, is the January 6th stuff. So supposedly Kevin McCarthy, no, all this is scripted, guys. Come on now. But released 41,000 hours of January 6th footage to Tucker Carlson. Well, how that's going to get dripped out, please remember, this is for the back. Come on, guys. We already know this crap. So don't let it consume you. Don't get so tunnel vision with that kind of stuff, okay? And that's okay. I know that you, was it on Jean-Claude? Yeah, okay. Oh, my throat is messing up. What is a watch's eldest relative? You mean a witch's? Is that what you're trying to say, Joe? Oh, okay, Dumpling. So, JC did an interview with Ricardo Bossi. Yep. Nadia, I'm barn washing. Yeah, that's my job. It's my job. The grandfather clock. Well, y'all going to start cutting off each other's jokes. They're going to start a war in here now. Come on now. All right, guys. Come on, we're creeping up on an hour. What other questions do you have? Nadia is correct. Did you just give her credit for something? What are you doing? You're going to make her ego swell out there. Is Nicolas Cage bad? Lori? All right. Do you lose sleep at night over these Hollywood people? I chuckle it. Yeah, I will answer it because I could care less, but I understand. I understand. I've got very dear friends that are in the celebrity status, but I know they're okay. Why are teddy bears never hungry? Because they're not real bears, Joe. I don't know. That's okay, Lori. I'm going to answer it. It's okay. Thank you, Sweet Ginger Cakes, for stopping by. You have a blessed evening as well. They're stuffed because they're never hungry.
Wow.
Okay. Okie dokie. They're always stuffed. Okie dokie. I'll give that one to you, Joe. Wow. Gotcha. Sometimes, guys, I'm just like, what? Okay. All right. So we're asking about Nicolas Cage. Now, I've told you guys, I don't care if it's a politician. I don't care about Hollywood. I don't normally do them that often. As long as it's not somebody in our own personal community, I'll answer it because I don't care. But you do, and that's what matters. Okay, but I'm the one that has to deliver the message to you. Are you going to rip me apart if I tell you the answer? Wow, that's no more clearer than anything I've ever seen. Apparently, he's so bad, they made that crystal clear. There's no questioning. He's horrible. I just simply asked Spirit, I said, is Nicolas Cage bad? Flat out, starting out with an ace of cups. You damn straight he is. That's not your only ace. Like, bad. Okay. He's been watched for a while. And who was watching him? The Knight of Wands. They've been watching what he's been doing, thinking he was getting away with it. No, he's not. In the past, King of Wands. He truly believes that he stood up for what was right for himself. Now, King of Wands can be a go-getter. No, he was a go-getter, but it was for selfish reasons, if that makes sense. So, yeah, he absolutely, he went for what he wanted. He didn't care. So the current situation is he's looking out to see what his future's going to be. He ain't got one. I'm going to tell you that right now. He ain't got one. What's going to happen to me? Okay. So because of his secrets, High Priestess is looking beyond the veil and using your intuitive gut. Did you feel that he was bad? Because look beyond the veil and the secrets will be revealed. Are they that bad? You have another Ace of Swords. The truth is this is your future of what's going to come out. The truth is going to come about like how bad he was. Like bad. In the confirmation with the littles, because that's a Page of Wands. He stole their beginning. Like bad. And he didn't care. He didn't care. So I did do a confirmation. Who caught him? Well, of course, we had the military, but the Emperor card, that means a great leader. And somebody in high authority. The world will see. The world will see. They have victory over him. Remember the wreath. That's a firm foundation, and the wreath is completion. and victory. Okay. So he will be taken completely down because he worked for that asshole, the devil. Okay. Yeah. I'm putting Joe in a bad mood now. Yeah. So, yeah, really bad. Probably one of the worst. Yep. I know. Yeah, what we would call, I guess, Lori, I guess we would call that, we call them high priestess, high priest, or very high up warlock, that kind of stuff. That would be his position. So yeah, high priest, high warlock, very, very high up there. Yep. No, I know. No one wants to hear that, but that's. He has so many relatives in the crap. I don't know. I don't follow it. I don't doubt it, but you want me to sage? Okay. I'll sage. It did burn out. Yeah. I know. A lot of times after everybody's different. Sometimes I feel I need to after a reading like that, but sometimes I don't. I mean, he's not coming in here. He don't have permission. But I'll sage. It makes you feel better. Lori wants to know about Trace Adkins. Okay. You said Tracy. Do you mean Trace like the country music star? Because I don't know if my husband wants to find this out. If he's back, I don't feel that he is, but I could be wrong.
Who?
Trace Adkins. Okay. Trace Adkins, the country singer. I don't feel that he is. But I've been wrong once before. Once. All right. Trace Adkins. Why is my voice going? I've got the invisible scarf. I've got all that. They just don't want me. They don't want me back, period. Too bad. I'm going to ask, is Trace Adkins good or bad? They won't, because I'm emphasizing good. If it's an ace, that means they're picking up on that energy. That means yes isn't good. Because with Nicolas Cage, I said, is he bad? And I got 2 aces. So I have to be very specific. I have to specify. I know, Lori, isn't he beautiful? But I also understand some can do that as a cover as well. And I understand that. But let's see what Spirit has to say. Wow. Okay. Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay. I know. I hear Joe yelling. Just spit it out, girlfriend. Just shut up and spit it out. All right. Trace is not bad at all. He's actually goes against them in fights. Wow. Okay. So, Queen of Swords. You're going to find this quite fascinating because he divides his spirituality between masculine and feminine. He's a real go-getter and fighter for women and children. And the Queen of Swords is absolutely about, I want justice. I want it served, and I want it served now. He's about bringing out the truth. He's been wanting to do this for a while because Sometimes he's had to have one foot in and one foot out, but holding the world and looking at it going, no. His passion and desire is to make sure that he stood in his own foundation, if that makes sense. The past card is the King of Swords, which is another justice leader, and said, I will get justice. He's not bad at all. The current situation is Queen of Pentacles. That means he's praying and manifesting absolutely that this stuff comes forward. And he may even be doing his own money to do it. He's willing to sacrifice his own career if he has to go against the deep state, basically. So in the future, you may not hear from him for a while because he has to balance out his time and money to see how he's going to handle it. Because you know they'll attack people that want to expose them, right? But the advice is they're going to try to steal his career. So if you start to hear, and remember, swords are truth, things you hear, media, they may try to come up with things that Trace has been accused of. This is how they mess with people. It's cancel culture. There goes my camera. Okay. All right. We'll go a few more minutes. But Seven of Swords is cancel culture. That means they're going to try to steal his truth and try to put rumors out against him. The final card on that was the Queen of Wands. But because he loves women and children, loves the people, he is determined to make sure that the truth gets out. Okay. Hi, Terry. Welcome, honey. Sorry about the camera. It's just kind of messed up. Wow. So this is confirmation. That one kind of hurts. That stings a little bit. So the Knight of Swords, and if you can't see it, just trust me. The Knight of Swords is the anxiety card, worrying, stressed out, can't sleep, having nightmares over the truth because it's a sword card. He knows the truth, and the two cards that are with it are about the baby pages. He is well aware of what's going on, the money exchange, and how they're stealing from them. Okay. He is well aware of what's going on, and he doesn't like it. He can't handle it. It stresses him out. So if he, comes forward, if he ever starts talking about it, or they ever start coming against Trace himself, please understand that they have an absolute agenda. Okay. But I get that Trace is good, and he is actually a fighter for women and children. Okay. We love you, Victoria, honey, if you're having issues. I know. Yeah, I agree with Deb. Send everyone love no matter what it is. I know, Lori, it can be heartbreaking to find out about certain people that you follow, but you know what? We don't worry about that stuff. It doesn't define who you are. And I will give you the best advice. It hurts our soul to listen to music that's of not the right frequency. And then when you find out truth about people, it doesn't sit right with you. But you know what? Good music is good music. And if you like it, don't focus on the artist and their purpose, because they've been used all along anyway. Focus on the message, and then you turn it into something positive. No one said that you have to stop listening to all the good music that you've always listened to. If that were the case, we'd never listen to music.
Well, it's just like movies.
Yeah, movies. I mean, unless it's like horror stuff. I mean, I wouldn't do that, because you don't want to open an invitation. But cleanse that energy out before, and I'm ignoring the people that did it. I mean, Tom Hanks, look at that horrible rat bastard, but he had great films. You know how that is. Joe's got her wrench. She's gonna start throwing it around. I know. That's okay, Lori. You do you. You do you, boo. And it's okay. If you can't handle listening to it, you can't handle watching it, then don't. And some people need a little bit of reprieve and they want to go watch a good movie. I mean, I don't believe in Scientology, and I think they're horrible, but I will still watch Top Gun with Tom Cruise.
Talk to me, Goose.
You know what I'm saying? It's just, and then off the cliff. Okay, Joe's got a plan. So You understand what I'm saying? All right. You listen and you sing the music. You sing the meaning behind what it means to you. You don't pick up on their energy. You sing what it means to you. Thank you, Nadia, for that. What is wrong with my voice?
Well, you've been at this for a week, honey.
Oh, I still talk a lot. You know that.
Yeah, I know.
You weren't supposed to agree with me.
I support
Wow.
you. I support you.
You hear this old man over here?
I support you.
Nadia sings, is she bad? Joe, now, do you really need to ask me that? Now, come on. You guys are so funny. Do you have anything else? I was just going to do an hour tonight just because I wanted to touch base with you and let you know I'm not dead. I look forward to Monday morning coffee. I don't quite understand the focus issue. Lee will go look at it. He goes, I think I know what it is, but I'll let him handle it. I just wanted to touch base with you and talk to you and say hi. I am okay. I love you, Joe. You know I love you. I'm so glad you got your wrench. Oh, now Nadia's going to be Michael Jackson. Okay. She's bad. She bad. She know it. You know it. Okay. Wow. Okie dokie. All right. Our numbers are dropping. I know they dropped dramatically when we started doing the meditation. It's just not for everybody. But guess what? This is my channel, and I thought it was needed. And that's why we're here. You don't like it, then you're probably in the wrong place, because I think we should do it as a collective. We work together for a reason. Okay? If you're not into it, turn it into something else. Turn it into a private prayer. Just take a minute, come back in later. But I'm just telling you. You want to know Alan Jackson? Okay. All right. After this, I'm going to cut it off because my throat is killing me. I think, Lori, that we've learned so much about Precious Michael and the shit that baby had to go through as a little one. I can't imagine. Can't imagine. Wouldn't even try to. Lori, I think my gut's telling me that. Okay. Thank you, Nadia. My gut's telling me that Alan's probably good too, because he'll disappear just as well. And there goes my camera again. Yeah, Lee's going to have to go work on this, because it's either the energy is off, because I said, well, I'm going to cut it off. And they just like, Yeah. All right. So let's do Lori's final question. We'll ask about Alan Jackson, and then I will let you go. I just wanted to touch base with you guys and let you know that Jen's still alive. Monday morning coffee at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm still making appointments, getting caught up now that I've got the camera back and all that good stuff. Terry, there's nothing wrong with that. Weird connection to the song Man in the Mirror, because that's exactly what we're going through right now. Stop and look within. And who are you? Because that will make you... That's not what we're talking about. Wrong genre.
Sorry.
He's doing CSIs. Who are you? I know.
Sorry.
That's okay. It does make sense, though. But yeah, songs that... Yes, Nadia, I'm going to do oracles. I just haven't pulled them yet. Thank you for reminding me. All right, so we're going to pull on Alan Jackson, and then I'm going to do your oracles, which means is a group message from Spirit to all of us, not one in particular person. Look at my camera. It's just jacked. Now we're going to do some autofocus.
I'll work on it.
What? See, it clears up.
See? Well, I'm here.
Y'all want Lee to sit there in front of the camera the whole time so it stays in focus? All right, Dumpling. We did Trace, so we're going to do Alan Jackson now. All right. Cards are jumpy. He struggled with this for a little while. We made the right decision. Now I don't keep up with everybody. Now I know who Alan Jackson is, and I love his music. I have nothing issues, but has he kind of disappeared recently? Because the cards kind of confirm that. Meaning, no, when he started out, he was going to charge forward and do his own thing. His own passion and desire was just move forward, and he was going to bust through that thought process of Hollywood. Does that make sense? But he found himself fighting with them, like record labels and the higher up echelon of the group. Found himself fighting. In the past card, his voice was stolen because there's your thief, because this card came up before too. They stole his voice. You can't say anything. Don't do nothing. And then did he disappear out of the industry for a while? Sorry, guys. Because the current situation is the Hermit card. So is he not producing music? I don't know. I don't keep up with it.
Neurological issues. He's been hit bad.
Oh, medically, he has medical issues.
He has
okay. Well, that
issues.
Okay. That makes
bad.
Okay. So, on his own, not doing anything in the industry. Okay, so the future for him is the Judgment card. That just means he's going to be moving away from it altogether. So whether that's his health, business, or whatever, but that's a movement card. Now, it can be victory too. That means he's going to win because they can't hold him to any contracts. Well, let's just pray for him and send him good healing energy. Because if he's a good man and he stands for humanity, then we need to pray for him. But Judgment just means that he's going to move away from his situation. And it looks like that he's not going to agree. He's not going to sign any new deals because that's being left out in the cold. The Pentacles are in the back, and he said, I will not agree. And he's going to take his name with him. That means his franchise. Okay, well, that's good. I know. We don't wish him any ill will. Guys, I think that it bothers him because he has to balance out his time and money. Like, is this going to work? Just because they're a celebrity doesn't mean they're rich, guys. Because they don't get half the crap that the record labels get it. The managers get it. They're not as rich as what Google says they are. So right now it looks like that he's going to have to balance out his time and his money, but he is not going to agree to do anything nefarious. Beautiful. Okay. Okay, so he's being very smart. What that tells me is the Queen of Swords is nope, he wants truth and justice to come out. He's going to stand firm in his foundation. So Alan Jackson looks like he's a really good guy. Page of Wands, he's going to start a new beginning for whatever that means to him. If he's got health issues, he's going to look forward. And it also is a littles card that he's going to protect babies. So that's good. Passion and desire is with the littles. And then he's taking his own advice and watching his money. Firm foundation, hold on to everything he's got. If he goes for medical reasons, he's going to hold on to his legacy and hold on to his money. He's made great decisions, but he's being very careful. But I do not get anything nefarious with Alan Jackson, so he gets a good thumbs up from us in spirit. Okay? Okie dokie. He's retiring. Well, that would explain the Four of Pentacles. He's very careful about his decision. And we're going to send him love and light. And that he stuck with his guns through his whole career. I remember him in the 90s when he first started. And him and Trace Adkins and all of them. So just send love and healing. Right? Wow. He's very intuitive. The base card on that, they said, look at it. It's High Priestess. There's lots of secrets that he knows, but he's very intuitive. And he's like, nope, he knows better. Yep. You're welcome, Lori. I'm glad I made him happy too. Yeah, so looks like Trace Adkins is good. Alan Jackson is good. It's funny that country music is you're gonna find more good people in country music because they're so pure and southern like me because they're darlings. I'm just telling you. Don't take that personal, guys. I don't care where you're from. You can be a good person. It's just country music. You're normally rednecks from the backwoods country somewhere, and they can sing real good. Jazz is busy. Okay. Wow. Nadia's laying down the law tonight. She's not talking to anybody. All right. I'm going to pull your oracles. You ready? So we are going to look for a message. Spirit hasn't talked to us as a collective for a week. So let's see where we're at. What have y'all been doing this week? Have you pissed Spirit off? Because I'm not taking the blame. I'm going to ground y'all. And while I pull these, if you guys want to send love and energy and prayer requests out, please. You're fine, Jay, sweetheart. You're doing your hubby stuff. You're making wifey food.
That's a good hubby.
That's a good hubby. Still not using the trash can. Jay, I want to tell you a little story. I was doing laundry the other day, and I was cleaning the lint out of the dryer screen. And I started laughing because I was cleaning, just doing laundry, doing normal chores. I took that lint in my hand and I started cracking up laughing. No one, thank goodness, nobody was around because they know that I'm already crazy. I walked that 10 feet to the kitchen trash can and didn't use the bag that was sitting on the dryer. Didn't use my own trash can. I just laughed and I said, here's for you, Jay. Cheers. Fuck that trash can. And that's what I said. See? Jay agrees. I did good. You've been good, Nadia? Whatever. Pull your what?
Did you hear about John Snyder's wife?
No.
She passed.
Bo Duke.
Bo Duke's wife.
Oh, so apparently John Schneider, who played Bo Duke in the original Dukes of Hazzard, his wife passed away. And you talk about a good man. I have pulled cards on him before privately.
Oh,
he's a good man. And but his wife passed away. So send good energy to John Schneider. And that's the original Bo Duke from Dukes of Hazzard. Okay.
He's getting
All right. Let's see what Spirit has to tell us as a collective. And if these are lecture cards, I'm not taking credit. So y'all figure out in the chat room who gets blamed. I'd start with Nadia. I'm just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Nadia, you're my go-to. What else am I going to do? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. She says she's guilty. All right. All right. It's not actually that bad. Could be worse. We got a little bit of a narcissistic stuff in here, though. All right. But the other two look really good. You guys have been growing. See, you don't need me. Nadia told me the other day, after the camera shit the bed, she goes, do you know how many views you've got just on that video? And it's just the camera not functioning. And I went, this is proof. Y'all just proved to me my videos are more popular when you don't see my face. Just saying. Nadia's kicking asses. Well, there's one card in here that we may have to be doing some more of that because we've got some narcissism in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull the Angel Abundance as well because that's also important. It doesn't have to be about money. Abundance comes in all forms: spirituality, love, gift giving, all of that stuff. Okay, so your normal chakra oracles are if this is you, pay attention because it's not working. But if you're dealing with someone that's pulling this card, don't buy into it. Is anyone around you, or are you playing the victim? Woe is me, but what about me? Woe is me, what about me? You may have someone in your life that's doing this, but what about me? That's narcissism. But what about me? Because, I mean, if it was truly an issue, they don't keep bringing it up. Okay. So, and if you're doing this, you better check yourself, because we don't do victims around here. We look at spirit and what you need internally and spiritually, but you're not a victim. You're just a friend in need, but you're not a victim. Okay? You're just having a setback. That's not a victim, okay? And if somebody's doing that to you and treating you like, but you should feel sorry for me and you should do what I say because woe is me. No, I don't do it. Jen don't play that game. All right? Now that's just Jen. If you feel the need that you need to be drawn in by them, sweetheart, I hope you got the energy to deal with them, because they'll drain you dry. All right? Your next one is mysticism. So guess what? The last two cards are actually good. You get a pat on the back from Spirit this week. How many of you guys have been increasing your mysticism? Mysticism in this oracle card just means your intuitive ability. Have you been picking up on things that you normally wouldn't? Maybe you're more in tune with dreams and thought process, or seeing things that you wouldn't normally see. It just means you're becoming more intuitive. You're growing spiritually. It's like you're a shadow in the wind, okay? People can't figure you out because you're growing spiritually. You're ascending, okay? So your intuitive ability is growing. Be proud of yourself. That's a good positive one. The last one is soulmate. Please understand, soulmate does not have to be a physical lover of any sex. Soulmate just means that as a collective, you have a higher connection to people that have either passed on. It could be off-worlders. A soulmate that your soulmate could be in this chat room. A soulmate can be anybody that you have a really high intuitive crown chakra to heart chakra, the twin hearts. That's a soulmate that you're really in tune with, and it looks like you guys have been maybe getting in tune with them, getting a message from them. When people say soulmate in a three-dimensional concept, they think of physical lover, and it's not. A soulmate is just somebody that you're really in tune with. So mysticism as well, you're intuitive. You're making really good spiritual connections right now. And Spirit's happy with you. Just don't fall for the people that are making them look like a victim. Okay? So that's really good advice. Now, here's your Angel Abundance Oracle. Wow, we've had this one before. Okay, so this is going to tie in with the victim one. If you're making yourself feel like the victim, we've had this before. Release jealousy. Jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something, and the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. Let other people's successes inspire rather than frustrate you. If they can have it, so can you. You're not a victim to your circumstances. I know, as much as we would like to believe that. I know. It sucks in the three-dimensional world, and you don't always get what you want. Lord, I'm going to start quoting the song. But you can get what you need. Okay. Do what you have to do, but don't make yourself a victim. Okay. My camera's going to go. I just saw it. I'm like, I know. Okay. So your oracles are great advice. Don't get hung up on yourself. Don't allow people around you to get hung up on themselves. We work at a flat playing field of, we start out all equal. But guess what? All of our levels are everywhere, and we shouldn't be jealous of each other. Be happy for your brothers and sisters, your family members. And if they're way down here, I don't want to be jealous of that. But I also understand where they're at, because I was there years and years ago. But if they're way, way above me, I'm happy for them too, because eventually I'm going to have to reach out a hand and say, hey, can you give me a hand up? Okay. Not a handout. Does that make sense? Yep. Yeah, we push people up and over the cliff. Well, welcome to our family if you're new here. All right, guys. I've missed you this week. Hour and a half. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. We did our meditation. It was beautiful. Thank you, Nadia. Thank you so much for doing that. I will see you Monday morning. It's okay. Have your questions ready. We were going to do it this week, and then now all the questions don't really make a whole lot of sense. Hi, Miss Clover. Hey, you baby doll. Hey, sweetheart. Near to baby. So, Monday morning, you know, we had questions to answer, and then the whole world went to crap as far as how they were going to answer them in the media. But if you still got questions, bring them Monday morning. We'll have some coffee. We'll have some coffee, as my Jersey New Yorkers would say. Some coffee. I send love and light to each and every one of you. Be blessed. Have a beautiful weekend. All my information is in the description, and I will see you Monday morning. Love and light. I love you. Some all that good stuff. Love on each other. If you want to be added to the email craziness in our chat room. Thank you, Hannah. Welcome, sweetie. Then email me. It's in the description, and I'll add your email address. We just send pictures and songs and gifts and sometimes intel and what's going on and prayer requests. We do all of it. Joe says moo. She's talking in code. That means bat and moo and quack quack, all that good stuff. Well, Nadia, I didn't realize you had any friends, but welcome, Hannah. I'm so sorry. We're praying for you. If you know Nadia, she knows I'm teasing. Welcome, sweetheart. You're more than welcome. All right, guys. Sorry about this week, but when cameras shit the bed, they shit the bed. But I've got this one, which still needs some work. And then I have a spare. So that won't happen again. But, you know, technology. See, I'll put love and light around all my technology. Lee will go in and look at it. I've got Jet and Shungite and all that. That's fine. I sage. But, you know.
It's all good.
Joe's putting her foot down. Uh-oh. And welcome Miss Joe with her beautiful blue wrench. Now she really going to lay down the law, guys. All right. I love y'all. I'll see you Monday morning, 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Blessings, blessings. Bye-bye. Michael's going to dance us out of here. Bye, guys. Hi, Xander. We'll talk soon, honey.